What's up, everybody? I am here at Auto Club Speedway in the Xfinity series of the Heat 5 video game. This is career mode, and I am trying to lay down a decent lap and then talk about the line I am using and the setup and everything. I have ran a 39.6 with this, and this is a 3-gear setup, as you can tell by the fact that I am in 3rd gear going down the back straightaway. It is really hard to tell where you're at speed-wise because the draft has such a big impact here. And if you go look at the leaderboard, I think 10th place all-time is like a 38.8, which is not realistic, I think, to do by yourself. And the draft does have that much of an influence here. So it's kind of hard to tell where you're at speed-wise, but I think this is a pretty good setup. I feel pretty comfortable with it. The tire wear is good. I think it's pretty easy to drive and pretty stable. I'm going to see if I can lay down something here that is at least in the 39.7 range, and then we'll talk about the line and the setup and all that stuff. Well, that was actually a 39.5, so I'll take that. Auto Club. What to say about Auto Club? I think a lot of people, it's really easy to drive too deep in the corner. If you drive too deep in the corner, then you pay for it on corner exit. I will show you, and I've already backed up past it, but my mark, I try to take a wide arc into the corners. About the time I am hitting this stripe and this painting here on the wall is where I am trying to lift. If I hit it right, I lift, but I don't come all the way out of the throttle. I used to drive it in clear up to about here. Whoa. This big red, whatever this sign is, and I'm about to get hit again. This is like Demolition Derby now. I feel like I'm playing like Wreckfest or something. But anyway, let's go back talking about Auto Club if I can get the thing straightened up the right way. I used to drive it into where that big Toyota sign is that says 206, but I backed it up to where those first stripes are on the wall because I felt like it helped corner exit. I feel like taking a wide arc into the corner helps, and I feel like you need to get the car turned pretty well in the middle of the corner because you want to have a lot of momentum coming off the corner. When I'm coming off the corner, I don't want to be having the car turned real tight or real hard to the left. And I don't mind going above the suggested line here if I think it's helping me keep up momentum, and I think you guys saw me above the suggested line there coming out. But yeah, I feel like it's all about momentum. You don't want to be scrubbing off speed by having the wheel cranked real hard left coming out of the corner. It's about momentum. Kind of a similar concept going into 3 and into 3. When I'm going into 3, I am looking at this Auto Club thing here that says 3. I'm obviously at the bottom. I'm hitting everything on the track, but I am lifting about there, and I'm trying to stay near the bottom and roll and go through the middle of the corner near the bottom. It's the same concept. I lift, but I'm not completely out of the throttle. When I am exiting, I do try to stay at or near the suggested line. I might get just a hair to where I've got the left tires above it, but then I like to kind of dip down off of it and basically run the apron down here, down the front straightaway and across the start-finish line. So those are my driving tips for Auto Club. Now let's get to the good stuff and go see what this setup looks like. So, setup-wise, it's a 3-gear setup. I think I already mentioned that. Pardon me there. What to talk about. The left front rebound is way up there. I increased that because I felt like the car was wanting to dive down to the bottom too much on entry. So I moved that left front rebound up to try to not get it to dive bomb on me on the corners. I felt like just touching the steering wheel and it was just diving right down to the apron. What else? This is a setup that I think is pretty common. I think I run this at Auto Club on the Cup Series 2. where the front weight and wedge are right near the 50% mark, which is kind of odd for me. I'm usually down 49.5 or I'm over 51. But again, Auto Club is kind of a unique track. Springs are pretty similar. I am completely off the board on tire pressure here. I think they had the tire pressures really close together, and I think it was, I can't remember what it was, but it was way different than what you're looking at here. And I cannot remember where I found these. I don't know if I pulled them off a Heat 4 setup, or maybe I saw this on somebody else's setup for all I know. If I can't figure it out, I'm not above going to somebody else to look for help. I may have gotten it from somebody else. I do not steal setups. I may borrow a tire pressure or a gearing from somebody else, but everything else is mine. And I honestly don't know where this tire pressure came from. My guess is, looking at it, it's probably from a Heat 4 setup or something. Odd thing on cambers. The right front camber is more camber than the left front. That just seems to help the car turn, and it doesn't seem to hurt the tire wear. So I ran it that way. Grill tape is really high for an Xfinity car. Normally I only run it that high for like a truck series. But again, you've got such long straightaways, you're covering such high speed, you can get more air in, so you can still get enough air in even with that grill tape to not overheat the engine. And that more grill tape really does help you with front straightaway speed. And then finally, you've got the rear end ratio of 3.00, which is, and the third gear of 1.05, so that's your 3-gear setup. If you need to save fuel, go into 4th gear and shift it down to 1.00. You'll lose a little bit of lap time, but you'll save some fuel in the process. I think that is about all I got on Auto Club. So I hope this works for you. I hope you find out it's a pretty fast setup. But again, you can't judge it by going to the leaderboard. The leaderboard's just way out there because of the impact of the draft. So, but I'm sure you guys will try it out, and you'll decide for yourself whether it's a fast setup or not. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it so much. I've got a lot of videos coming out here soon because I've been doing several videos a day and then schedule them to come out, staggering them kind of one a day. So look for more videos coming out for me in the next few days. Thank you so much for the support. Have a great evening, and hope this setup works well for you.